Hey guys, what's going on? Tanner here, and I've been a little sick lately as well as some internet problems, but I am back, and I'm going to be playing some Clash Royale for you guys today. It's a game on the App Store. I'm sure you guys have checked it out recently, and I'm going to be playing this. I am level 7, almost level 8, and I have about 1,800 trophies, but that's not what we're here for. Today I'm going to be showing you guys a deck I like to use, and I found it on Clash Royale TV. If you guys want to get better at the game, I definitely recommend watching some of the games here because they help you out a lot, and they help me out a lot because a lot of these people, they use decks that you can make at a reasonably low level. Obviously, some of them are going to have the Ice Wizard and the Princess that not everyone has, but they use a lot of cards that you can use, and it'll help you out a lot, as well as watching other YouTubers. That's what helps me out the most because learning other strategies and learning how to defend strategies is probably the biggest thing to this game. So now I'm going to show you guys the deck. Now, as you can see, everything here except the Elixir Pump, you get relatively low. Now, the Barbarians you get at 3, and the Elixir Pump you get at 6. But other than that, everything you get is 1 and 2. And that's really, really easy. Obviously, if you guys aren't in the Barbarian whatever, that's fine. That's Arena 3. The Barbarians are okay. I would definitely recommend using them, but if you're not in Arena 6, that's fine too. Now, these are all the cards I have. I have a lot of upgrades available. I'll definitely be doing those. So yeah, check that out. Also, I'm going to leave a link down below for my free, my apps, cash for apps kind of thing. I'm not sponsored or anything. Just go check that out if you want. It'll help me get 200 points, and you guys will get 200 points to everyone, so everyone can cycle through gems together because I'm pretty close to that. So that'll be cool if you guys want to go do that. It just gives you gift cards and stuff. I'm not sponsoring anything, but definitely go check that out. Now, I'm going to be showing you guys some replays. As you can see, this deck has been working really good. These are just some clan battles that I had, so I'm not going to show any of those. I'm going to quick go, and I'm going to show you guys battle that I had. This one right here, I 3-0'd someone using the mortar. So yeah, as you can see right here, he gives me a little thumbs up. He's happy to see me. I wasn't really happy to see him when he dropped down the mortar, but yeah, excuse me for being sick. Sorry for that. Yeah, everyone's been getting sick in my area lately. But as you can see right here, we start off with the Elixir Pump, and if they don't push you when you place your Elixir Pump, that is great, because in your opinion, like if you place that Elixir Pump and they don't push you, that's just a mistake on their part, because you're just going to keep building Elixir, and they're just going to stay at full Elixir, and there's nothing they can really do. Now, he's going to place that the Giant Skeleton. Now, what you're going to want to do is if they place a Giant Skeleton, always place your troops behind it, because if you place the troops behind it, then then when the troops destroy it, they can run away from the bomb. Now, right there, off that push, I took out half of his tower. Now, right here, I see the mortar, and I start to panic. As you see, I'm kind of annoyed because I just placed my Elixir Pump. So I'm just going to let him do a little bit of damage, because I know if he keeps trying that mortar strat, it's not going to work against this deck. So I'm the Barbarian and Archer, and that's going to take out his mortar. Now, he does take about half of my tower out, but look, he has no Elixir. I have more Elixir than him, and I have a push on his tower. There is nothing he can do right now. Now, he does zap, which is a pretty good defense against this because it stops the troops and kills most, but that's why archers are one of my favorite troops for this deck, because the archers not only are 2 shots to arrows and zap, if they do die by a fireball, that's 4 elixir. And I think it's a much better trade off the archers, because that's the one thing you got to keep in mind in this game. You always have to stay up on Elixir. Now, right here, I have 2 Elixir Pumps going and a Giant in the back. Now, he's going to place his Giant Skeleton, and he has that Dragon. The Dragon is going to lock onto the tower, and right as that happens, we're going to Barbarian in the back. So then we have Spear Goblins and Archers on the Dragon, and then we have everything else on the Giant Skeleton. Now, we have a giant push going right now. On each side, we have Barbs and Spear Gobs on one side, and we have a double giant push on another. This guy was using the mortar, and I'm not going to lie, I started getting a little cocky here because he tried to use the mortar on me. And when people use the mortar on me, I just kind of get a little mad because I feel like it's just something that people do that annoys me. So as you see, we're going to take this tower, and we have a full push. We're just going to leave that prince over there. I don't know if I use anything else to stop it, because I was going for this 3 crown. All right, I do place a giant over there. And then I believe I start pushing from this side. I don't know why he placed a mortar, because my giant was just going to destroy his mortar anyway. But then we have a giant push over here, and we're going to take the 3 crown. As you can see right there, I do have a colored name, Turv. That's my name. And then I'm going to show you guys one more replay. And let's see. We got anything? I did lose a few games with it. Actually, I'll show you a loss with it. And I'll show you guys what to not do and or what stops this deck. Now, the P.E.K.K.A. definitely is something that stops it, but it also is really bad. See how they place an Elixir Pump right off the bat? That's not a good sign. People who use Elixir Pumps against you, that is this deck's strong suit. You want to be up in Elixir, because if you're up in Elixir on this deck, that's what's going to make it the best. So if you see someone else place an Elixir Pump, that means they're getting the same amount of Elixir, and that really ruins the deck. Now, I see the P.E.K.K.A., a level 2 P.E.K.K.A. I don't even have the P.E.K.K.A. yet. And then I see that. I really want a Lightning. I don't remember if I do. I don't believe I do, though. And now I'm just spamming troops trying to stop that P.E.K.K.A. And at this point, I'm getting a little nervous. And then right here, this is what ruins the strategy. I believe he minion hordes. And even though I have arrows, I don't have the arrows ready. And the minion horde just destroys everything I have. And then he still has the P.E.K.K.A. and the Musketeer up. And he's just going to push right through. Now, I'm sitting here just trying to distract the P.E.K.K.A. And it does work. And I do take out mostly everything. My tower doesn't get taken out too much. Oh, but that's fine. That's fine. Honestly, after that push, I was just happy to get out of there with the tower still alive. But now look I was panicking because I saw he had a P.E.K.K.A., so I tried to push before the P.E.K.K.A. got out. But then what happened was my giant got taken out, and now my archer's going to get taken out, and now he has a full musketeer and a P.E.K.K.A. out, or about to be out. Yeah, and now he's just going to keep pushing on this strategy, and there's nothing I can do, because now I have to place the barbarians on the musketeer, and then the P.E.K.K.A. and his tower are going to take out my barbs, and I was really panicking. The one thing about this strategy is you got to remember, even if they take one of your towers, it's good, because this deck is really good for 3 crowning. So even if they get 1 tower on you, that's fine. I've had games where I was down 2-0, and I just pushed one side, and I won off of a 3 crown. So even if you're down on this deck, don't get worried. But what I started to do is I started to panic. As you see right there, I just placed an Elixir Pump. I should have just let him take the tower because I knew he was going to take it anyway. And then I placed archers right there. And really what I was doing, I just wasn't playing a smart game. I was playing arrows for no reason. And all of it together, this just wasn't a good game for me. I was really nervous because I lost, I believe, like 1 or 2 games before this as well. And I'm sure you guys have had that happen where you just lose a bunch of games in a row, and then you're just trying to win a game. That's all you're trying to do. I believe I was going for my crown chest as well, so I was just trying to get any tower I could. I don't know why. I placed barbs on the other side, and then I didn't have the arrows ready, and his minion horde just took that out. Now he has that strong push on the left side, and I'm pretty sure at this point I just let him win because I knew, yeah, there was nothing I could do to stop that push. If I arrowed all of his stuff, sorry about that, guys. My phone decided to update itself in the middle of the recording, but pretty much what just happened was I was saying, make sure your elixir is used correctly, because you don't want to have that situation where there are just so many things coming and you can't really do anything. So we're just going to end off by opening this gold chest, see if we can get anything. Got some gold, some minions, some barbs, Teslas, and 3 Inferno Towers, so no, nothing there. But thank you guys for watching. If you guys want to see more Clash Royale videos, definitely comment down below. And don't forget to check out the link in the description to go check out that Cash for Apps or whatever it's called, so we can all just get gems together. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.